Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I'm Sarah. This is No BS Beauty. With me today I've got Lincoln, but now he's thinking about leaving. And Ike is right around the corner. They're always close by. But today I kind of have just a little bit of a rant slash discussion slash question. So yesterday I went to lunch with a couple of friends of mine that I've known for decades. And one of them in particular is asking some questions about some of the looking for skincare stuff on TikTok, and showed me this video, and it was obviously a hidden sponsorship, which was not disclosed. It was hidden. And she's like, I just need help with skincare, so I'm going to help her with the skincare routine and create one for her. But anyway, it led me to doing some research and things like that, and I'm actually really a little bit, I guess my eyes have opened. I don't really watch TikTok at all. So I see it from time to time, but it's not somewhere I go for content at all. And obviously a lot of people do, but after doing some research, I came up on a subreddit thread discussing questionable recommendations from influencers disguised as a real, like, hey, these are my favorites, and then suddenly this random product shows up. They've never talked about it. It shows up in a couple of videos and they'll never be talked about again, and it's not disclosed. And apparently this person had about 100,000 subscribers or so and was making $20,000 to $30,000 doing this in all these videos, pretending to have a real really love this product video, and instead it was just a paid sponsorship, and it's really hidden and it's really sneaky. And in the United States it's illegal. And TikTok, there's really no penalties. If you did that on YouTube, I think you can get in trouble for it, but on TikTok the rules are not the same. So so it leaves viewers under the impression that this person that's earned 100,000 subscribers somehow really likes this product, when in fact they're getting tens of thousands of dollars. It's getting really sneaky, the things they're doing, and really insipid, I think, when you're doing things like that. But they said, you know what, they got to make a living, they got to put food on their table, so it's okay. But I don't know, is that ever okay? I mean, it's basically lying, and in a way stealing. If not stealing, definitely lying to people. And so suddenly that product will appear for 3 or 4 videos and then disappear. And you know what? The problem is with the brand as well. I mean, if they're paying them this much to do it secretly, it's really just, social media in general has become toxic garbage in a lot of ways. Not totally, but in a lot of ways it's become really not a good thing, and it overwhelms so many people, and so many people, I guess, tend to believe others. And why would somebody lie to me? Well, if they're making 30 grand under the table, there's a reason they're lying to you. So it's frustrating. So I think, and misleading, especially when people are going to spend their money on something that this person really doesn't like and actually might hate, but they're just saying it to make money. It's kind of sad. There's also a kind of another thing going on where people are kind of having like emotional videos with hidden ads in it, so it becomes all emotional, and then I'm making this big emotional video secretly recommending this stuff, and when people get emotional, their decision making isn't as good as if they were in their right frame of mind. I know for sure, thank God I never became a doctor or a cop or an EMT, because when I get stressed out, I start to make the worst decisions and I just stop thinking. And then I just start panicking. So I think this is another thing that gets me very misleading. Get ready with me, and then this big emotional event. And it's just sad. And I guess some people are getting desperate, it kind of seems like. So I'll always be above, I don't know. I just, you know what I mean? I don't want money for something that I didn't earn. I don't want to take money and be paid to do something I don't believe in, and I wouldn't. So, and it seems like a lot of people cross that line, or maybe I judge people based on what I might do in a situation, which isn't exactly right, because I might not always be right. But anyway, and another crazy thing, there's a big brand owner that's out there shilling other brands and other products at the same time. Like, isn't selling $100, or $80 blush and contour product, isn't that enough money? So now they're making sponsored content from luxury brand owners. So, so I'm casually involved being in it, somehow end up recommending their own products in it. But we're talking about this other brand, but hey, I'm just going to throw some of my stuff on, go buy my $80 bronzer or whatever. Yeah, so I don't know. I think sometimes when these people are called out, they really double down on it and really act like it's totally okay because they believe it, but morally and ethically it's not okay. And legally in the US, there's laws that are supposed to protect consumers from this, but they really haven't been enforced. At some point, I have a feeling they will be enforced. It hasn't happened yet egregiously enough. I'm sure if you've followed me for a while, there's a lot of unethical things that have happened in the last 2 or 3 years that I've mentioned that, in my opinion, were illegal according to the law, but nobody really followed up on it or, went after them for it. So it's very sketchy. At some point, the hammer will have to fall down. Someone will get so egregiously over the line and the hammer will fall down on them. I don't know when. I'm curious, and I'm curious to see who it is and what brand it's going to be, but I have a feeling in the next couple of years something like this is going to happen because it's getting so egregious and obvious for a lot of people. Obviously not for my friends who aren't really huge into the skincare and don't follow it enough to know, yeah, you know what, this is a shill for this product, and I think a lot of it's aimed at younger people as well. So some of these influencers that were big, hyped, and kind of found to be not the greatest people kind of fade away and now kind of come back because younger people don't really remember what happened a long time ago. So they're giving them their views and so it's kind of interesting. So I'm just curious your guys' thoughts on all of this. And if you guys watch TikTok, do you notice this happening a lot? And maybe, I'm sure it still happens on YouTube as well, but TikTok seems to be the biggest one, mostly because, well, YouTube, you can make your video and you can post on YouTube and you get paid for it. I don't necessarily think on TikTok it follows those same rules. So if you're not taking a sponsorship or not getting the products for free, how would you afford to do that, unless it's just a hobby? You probably can't. So anyway, that's kind of what I'm curious about your thoughts for today. Leave a comment. Love hearing from you guys. And I will see you more tomorrow. Thanks so much. Bye, guys.